So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. So Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work.
Chance! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Bellingham receives it in a wide position. That's a decent clearance. Barella. Searching pass he's played there. Good take, and is he in? And it's made its way to him. Quality ball. And here's Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played out wide. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the keeper beats it away. Great vision. This looks promising. Oh, what a... Crossbar comes to the rescue. That's a half-decent try.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, that one's going nowhere. Well, he can only improve on that one next time. Looks to the other side.
Well spotted.
Bellingham. That's very neat. Cross into the box. Mbappe. Now it's Thuram. And it's Hakimi. Aims beyond the defence. That has been cut short. Germany trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Hakimi. Defending here is really tight. Barella. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Looking to play him in. Goes for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Thuram really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Germany have the chance to go the other way. Konate cuts it out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bruno Fernandes. Cucurella. Bellingham. Bellingham looking understandably energised after his goal. Vitinha. So what can they make of this?
2 added minutes has been
Thuram.
indicated.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, what a mistake! Eder Militao. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Lukaku. Now it's Mbappe. Out towards the flank. There's the whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Vietnam certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot
Just a
off the
quick
pedal.
announcement, it
They
is now
need to
time
keep
for our
pushing,
special
keep
lottery.
imposing,
Please
don't
grab the
leave the
tickets you
door
were given
open
when
for
you
the
were walking through
opposition.
the gates.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. but they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That'll be a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. Mbappe. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Chouameni. Knocks it out wide. Now it's DiMarco. Now what about this cross? And he's there to clear it. Hakimi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cucurella. Knocks it into space. That looks a good ball through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Barella. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Vitinha. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Thuram. Bruno Fernandes. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Danger averted for now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Vitinha. And it's DiMarco. DiMarco. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Real chance! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, and a chance! He's delivered all right! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Hakimi. Showing good feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Great vision. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Mbappe is onto this. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bellingham. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Mbappe really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Barella. This looks promising. Mbappe! Goal, Germany! And the comeback is complete.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Germany get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Barella. Great ball if he can get there. Can he finish? Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Barella. And he's had it nicked away.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. Steep. It's Lukaku! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Germany blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, this is a great position. Barella. Vietnam are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Chouameni. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He is just caressing the ball. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Look at the space here. Vitinha. Gravenberg. Vitinha. No way through.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Gravenberg. And the counter is on. And here's Haaland. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Shoots! And this could be the final action of the first half. Eder Militao attempts a clearance. And here's Bellingham. Lukaku is having the time of his life here. Chips it through, and he's onside. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Pass somewhat off target. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barella. It's Lukaku! Now, how often do you see that?
Germany certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Konate. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. It's gone for a throw-in. Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Germany looking to pass their way through, driving through the middle. Oh, cracking ball. Now Eder Militao. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Vitinha. Now it's Haaland. And that could set him on his way. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the...
Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the shot! Gravenberg.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And here's Bellingham. Barella has created one goal already. Bellingham. DiMarco looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive...
And he shoots! Bellingham. And it's Gravenberg. And Konate. Kimmich. And that pass just didn't quite work. Kimmich is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Vitinha. DiMarco. Mbappe. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Gravenberg. And it's Gravenberg. DiMarco is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Can he finish? And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.